Welcome to MLB News, your go-to source for all things Major League Baseball. Today we dive into the ongoing saga between Pete Alonso and the New York Mets. With contract talks stalled and the offseason ticking away, the big question remains, who will blink first, the Mets or Alonso? Let's break it all down. The relationship between Pete Alonso and the New York Mets has reached a critical juncture. With no contract extension in place, the standoff between the slugger and the team has become one of the biggest stories of the offseason. Alonso, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, has been a cornerstone for the Mets since his debut in 2019. With 226 career home runs, a Rookie of the Year award, and 2 home run derby titles, his legacy as a fan favorite is undeniable. However, after rejecting a 7-year, $158 million extension in 2023, and hiring super agent Scott Boras, Alonso's future in Queens remains uncertain. The Mets' perspective. David Stearns, the Mets' president of baseball operations, has publicly stated his admiration for Alonso, saying, "We'd love to bring Pete back." Yet his decisions suggest a cautious approach. Stearns, backed by owner Steve Cohen's nearly limitless resources, has already committed $765 million to sign superstar Juan Soto. While this demonstrates the team's willingness to spend, it also shows Stearns' focus on building a well-rounded roster, potentially at the expense of a long-term deal for Alonso. Alonso's skill set, immense power but below-average defense at first base, 4.5 career WR at the position, complicates negotiations. At 30 years old, first basemen with a similar profile historically begin to decline, raising doubts about the wisdom of a massive, long-term investment. Alonso's position. Pete Alonso has consistently expressed a desire to remain with the Mets. However, his decision to bet on himself in free agency by turning down the 2023 offer could backfire. The market for power-hitting first basemen is limited, with most teams prioritizing younger, more versatile players. Alonso's career batting average of .249 and OPS plus of .123 over the last 2 seasons suggest he's elite in power, but not a complete offensive force. Scott Boras, known for securing record-breaking deals for his clients, is likely pushing for a contract exceeding $200 million. But will teams be willing to meet that demand for a player entering his 30s with a specialized skill set? Historical comparisons. The situation evokes memories of Bernie Williams and the Yankees in 1998. Williams, considered a non-star by some within the Yankees organization, seemed destined to sign with the Red Sox until late in the offseason when George Steinbrenner stepped in with a 7-year, $87.5 million offer. Williams remained a Yankee for life, earning his place in Monument Park. Could the Mets and Alonso follow a similar path? While both parties have remained professional and complimentary toward one another, the clock is ticking, and no resolution appears imminent. What's next? The Mets are under no immediate pressure to act. They hold the leverage, with Stearns able to pivot to other options if Alonso's demands don't align with their vision. For Alonso, the risk lies in misreading the market and potentially settling for a less lucrative deal than the one previously offered by the Mets. As the offseason progresses, the stakes only grow higher. Will the Mets step up to keep their franchise star, or will Alonso adjust his expectations to stay in Queens? Thanks for tuning in to MLB News. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Pete Alonso Mets contract situation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on all the biggest stories in baseball. Stay with us for the latest news, analysis, and insider scoops. See you in the next video.